Continue. Alright, so let's head towards this coastal settlement where we're supposed to hand over the information of who was chosen as the leader, as the successor or leader. I'm not 100%. I got a little confused because it's been a few days since I played this, so I'm forgetting the quest line. But anyway, we got the intel we needed, and we're going to deliver the intel. That's the point. Okay. Falkenstein. Falkenstein. Okay. Jump in the ocean.
Oh, you must try my ale sometime. You must.
What?
My abbey brews the best in Kent.
Tell her to drink his ale.
News?
Kent's new alderman will be Thane Tedmund.
Tedmund? Oh, the Lord is testing me. He is made mouse by you Danes. Barely leaves his fortress at Roosister. How might I gain his influence if he will not speak to me? Or to anyone? It is a puzzle.
To inspire loyalty, Tedmund must owe you something, such as his life.
Go on.
A fortress stormed, a man kidnapped. If you beat back his enemy, saved him from sure death, his gratitude would...
Swell. It would know no bounds. But that fortress will be harder to pry open than a nun's knees.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
You can have someone close to him. We'll take him from where? What is Basim now?
Are you hiding something, Basim?
There is a lumber mill nearby, correct?
Beamisfield. Alfred invests much in fortifying Wessex, and uses our forests to do so. The mill provides his wood.
Tedmund is there.
Impossible! How do you know?
I heard rumors that Tedmund had been lured out of self-exile to manage work on the fortifications of Canterbury.
Taking him from a lumberyard is less dangerous than assaulting a fortress. But your rescue attempt will not have the same flair. Is it worth it?
It may still work. Yes. Yes. Bring him to the megaliths.
And Fulke?
When I have Tedmund's fealty, you shall have Fulke. Now go. I will rustle up a small rescue party.
So we're going to kidnap this guy, huh? Guess so. Kidnap him from a lumberyard. Why is a horse following us? Why is the horse following us? What the hell?
I'm wary of this abbot, Basim. He is self-serving and evasive. Can he really deliver Fulke?
The abbot is a friend of Fulke's. That is clear.
So long as he doesn't suspect our motive, we may have a chance.
Indeed. This brings to mind a story. Perhaps you've heard of it. The Scorpion and the Frog.
A children's story?
A cautionary tale. The Scorpion wants to cross the river, but he cannot swim. So he enlists the help of the Frog. The Frog agrees to carry him on his back, extracting a promise that the Scorpion will not sting him.
Let me guess. The Scorpion reneges, blaming his nature, and both drown.
The Scorpion crosses the river and stings an innocent man, killing him. So what does this tale tell us?
That your stories are clouded and their meaning doubly so?
It shows that every tale has 1,000 possible outcomes, many of which are surprising. If the abbot does not deliver Fulke, he will die at my hand. And we will continue our search.
A sobering approach.
Sir Spartan King has reached over 21 months in a row saying, can't wait to see you do all your stealth glory later this month in Hitman 3. Yes, you know, even though, admittedly, I usually do terrible at stealth, I've done pretty good in Hitman series. The 3 Hitman games, the first two Hitman games, you know, not so bad.
I hope this
and in fact, sometimes I go back and replay them to check out alternate scenarios.
Once the abbot has Tedmund's gratitude, he will deliver Fulke. It will cost us nothing more than this.
If that leaden wit keeps his word.
You prefer to work in the shadows.
Beamisfield. No, Beamisfield. So much for him. I like how he doesn't have to hide, only I do. So stupid. How do I get in here? Shit, it's blocked. Well, that sucked. Now they're all gonna be fucking alerted. Or maybe not. Got the key. There we go. Alright. So the bird is saying Tedmund is over there. Alright. I'm gonna have to use my upgrade points.
I should not be seen in this area.
Should not be seen in any area. You're hideous. I think he just ran. They're chasing him.
Hell with
Oh my god.
I am not who you think I am! Let me go!
Stop caterwauling and you'll live.
Caterwauling.
Oh!
Much for the arbalist. Now, how do I get up there?
Oh, saints, protect me!
Silence will save you, Tedmund. Silence, not your saints.
Aha.
Flee, my friend. We have the man
Here we
we
go.
came for. Does this venture not set your
Oh,
blood
it's a locked
You don't
chest.
prefer working in the shadows?
And so we have. To steal a man, take him with swiftness, and escape without anyone on our heels. We hide in plain sight. Such is our way. But only until the moment of
Well,
success.
the key's up here for this chest, so I'm just gonna
I
fucking
prefer
get it.
to
I don't
act
care if
and
it's not
speak
part of the
plain.
mission. I want the item.
Kings and lords who do not are often misunderstood.
Yet, as a leader yourself, you cannot deny that subtlety and intrigue are a cloak you must wear.
1, 2.
How many of your
3,
clan
4. There's a
know
lot
the
of
true
them.
circumstances of Sigurd's absence? You see my point. A leader must know when to speak and when to stay silent. For silence is not option.
Well, I guess we're fighting. Rousing double kill. And that was the problem with the old school crossbows. They needed to be wound up to be reloaded, which takes fucking forever. And he's dead. So much for that big fat oaf. Where's the key? Did I get the key now? Oh, there it is. That's probably the chest key. Okay. Wow, excuse me. Jesus. Okay.
You see my point. A leader must know when to speak and when to stay silent. For silence is not always a lie.
It can feel like one. You truly embrace the concept of hiding in plain sight, eh? To its very fullest.
As I do in everything.
Alright. We've got Brigandine Gauntlets, which helps with the Brigandine set that I had. Increase your armor when surrounded by more than 2 enemies. Additional increase to melee damage if you have all 5. See that? Okay. Bonus health or fire buildup resistance is good. Brigandine case. Brigandine helm. Rune of life we can put into that. Okay. That's it. I only have those 3. So I have 3 pieces of Brigandine armor. If I can get like a whole set, you get a big buff. Right now I'm getting increased armor when surrounded by more than 2 enemies. But you can get way more later. Okay. Okay. Breezy, yes, I'm aware you've told me now that I can upgrade my armor and weapons, but I need to actually finish a quest line and go back to the main camp in order to do that, and I'm not going to do that until I'm done with the quest line, so probably not going to be today. Alright, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Walk right out. Oh my goodness. Well, basically, guys, here's the deal. For those who are watching on YouTube, you have no idea. Here's who's in the chat tonight. We got a few regulars who are just kind of chilling. Then we've got the people who don't like this game, and they're sitting here completely whining, the game sucks, it's boring. Or they're just saying, I'm not interacting with them. Despite the fact they literally have nothing to talk about. They're not tagging me and saying anything interesting. No one's asking me questions. They're literally just sitting there whining, saying I'm not interacting with them, despite the fact that they're saying stupid things like, do you think a moderator should have a term limit in your chat? You know, the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's complete idiocy. That's the kind of discussion we're getting here tonight on stream, which is why you don't hear me interacting with anyone on the stream. They're not here to hang out and have fun. They're here to basically be annoying.
I demand you release his royal subject into my care.
Come no closer, Christian, else your man dies by my blade.
Please, I'm not the man you want.
Keep your eye on this one. He'll be worth a hefty bounty.
Any false moves and I will snip your heels.
We have your man. Now let's finish this shadow play and be gone.
Are you sure that's Tedmund? He's dressed as a lord, but that man is shorter and fatter than I recall.
I'm not Tedmund. I'm not. I swear upon the Holy Rood, I am not Thane Tedmund.
What in heaven's name is happening here?
Who are you? Speak quickly, or I will slit your throat and leave you for the crows.
Shergar. I'm called Shergar. Lord Tedmund pays me a measly coin to serve as his double.
Oh, shit, he's got a double.
Brother Shergar, you are far from Augustine's priory.
I left the cloisters many moons ago, Your Holiness. The monastic life was not my calling.
Get us to Tedmund, there's only one path I should kill. Yeah, you'll get us to
Can use you
Tedmund.
yet, Shergar. Summon Tedmund to a meeting. Get him out in the open.
Tedmund has no care for me or what I have to say. My orders come by letter, never by mouth. I hardly know the man.
You're of no use to us then. Perhaps I should just kill you here and now.
No, wait. Let me think. Oh, Danes. To storm the walls, you need Danes. There's a raiding camp west of here I was told to be wary of. Acting as Tedmund, I ordered a band of soldiers to capture them. If you hurry, you may be able to stop this.
If another band of Danes wants to join our assault, we'll have the distraction we need to get inside Rochester.
If the Saxons don't slaughter them first.
I am still Tedmund to the men in the field. I could speak with their captain, send his men away.
It's a fearless plan.
The Nordnir knit winding paths that cannot be unknotted. It seems Rochester was always in our path. Abbott, stay alert. We'll send word when we're ready to capture Tedmund.
And this fool? He knows much of our plan.
He'll come with us. And if he betrays me, I'll roast his balls over a roaring fire.
Nah.
You will not regret this. My wily ways and quick wit will cease the need for bloodshed.
I still might kill you yet, man. If your prattling doesn't cease.
Okay, so he's coming with us. All right.
The rewards for
So
being
Jay
Tedmund
McClellan had
are
asked
rapidly
what
diminishing.
time period we'd like to see a
How does
future
one
Assassin's
become a
Creed
double?
game in.
Are there vigorous challenges?
And my answer is basically I want to see something that hasn't been done before. Do one in India. Do one in you know, some like deep in Asia. You know, like some people said Japan. Although admittedly Japan might be too similar to say Ghost of Tsushima. Maybe one in China. I know that they've done those spin-offs before in certain areas, but they don't count. Like I want a full-fledged Assassin's Creed game in these places we haven't been to. Australia. Do one in Australia. I don't know anything about the history of Australia. I'd love to see one in Australia at one point, something like that. Right? Something like that will be pretty neat in my opinion, I feel. Nemo of Nowhere 242 has subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Nemo of Nowhere. FYI, guys, I'm streaming for roughly another 45 minutes or so tonight. Okay, guys? All right.
I was born with the misfortune of looking like someone else. I should have stayed on God's chosen path.
What took you from it?
I'm the seventh son of a poor farmer, and not wanting another mouth to feed, my father gave me to the monks.
The
Jeez.
cloistered life did not suit you.
I thought there would be great comfort in repetition, but instead I found nothing but prayer and back-breaking toil.
The Norns weave strange destinies. Now your life depends on the story you weave for yourself.
I'm not a good forger. Still it's leaden, my hands sweat, and I have a stutter when I'm nervous, but I will try.
Ah, the cornerstone of all great art.
The captain does not know Tedmund well. If we keep our heads, he will not question my orders. I hope.
Well, we'll see. I should use these skill points. I completely forgot about them. Sonogi says, well, I think there'll be another fighting game like that takes off like Street Fighter 4 did. Or like the others did back in the day. I don't know. Like 4, the reason that 4 was so unique is because it completely reinvigorated fighting games, even though certain fighting game franchises like Tekken and the like had still been successful. One would argue that fighting games had declined from being in the mainstream eye for a very long time, and it wasn't until Street Fighter 4 that all of a sudden there was this giant explosion in popularity of Street Fighter and fighting games in particular. Street Fighter 4's success made it possible for many other franchises like Mortal Kombat to do a successful reboot and jump back into the public eye as well. So that being said, by the way, this arrow reinforcement means I'll be able to gather arrows after I shoot people. I can get the arrows off their bodies, which is pretty cool. So, I don't know. Was it a one-time flash in the pan, you know, success, or could it ever be reproduced? It's a good question. I honestly don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to it. I would like to see it happen again. I would certainly like to see a fighting game like, oh,
There is great horror.
what the hell?
Those who remain must be saved, whatever the cost.
What the hell is going to
Let us
happen
approach
here?
the captain with caution. He drinks too much and does not need a reason to kill us. Yes, it is I, Thane Tedmund, coming to discuss the orders I gave to you not one day ago.
This hamhock will get us all killed.
You murdered our people, men, women, children.
Pipe down, you dogs.
Ugh.
You're slaves of Kent now.
Okay.
Say, Tedmund, what are you doing here?
How dare you address me in such a defiant manner? Do you not know who I am?
You are Tedmund, as I've said. And I mean no disrespect, Lord, but I was told you were back in Rochester.
Oh, yes? And do I look like I'm in Rochester?
You, do not, sir.
A wise man is always unexpected.
You travel in strange company, Lord. An Arab and a Dane.
You mistake me for a foreigner. But are we not all just the measure of the places we've seen?
Right. Well, that aside, have you any further orders, Lord?
Yes, yes. I order you to stop loitering and return to your barracks, you scabwit.
And what of the captured Danes?
You must kill them all! Every last!
No.
No. Leave them here, tied up, as a feast for wolves and crows.
Wow. He's a little
That is
nervous
all.
about
You
this.
may depart. Shoot!
A convincing ruse that has earned you your freedom. Go, and make your life anew, not in another man's boots.
I will. This small sup of power has got me thinking. Perhaps I could be a leader of men. Yes, yes! Hurry along, men! Warm thighs and ale awaits!
Come on, you laggards!
Gotta wait for them to get out of here, and then we can free the Danes. Oh, this guy didn't go. What the hell? This guy glitched. The rest of them are taking off. This guy's glitched and not leaving. Well, what happens when you straggle? Oh. What the fuck? Look at him. Well, it's time for me to mosey on out of town. Oh my god. Well, I mean, he might make a very, very slow exit. It might take a while. But anyway, I guess we'll talk to the Danes.
Like animals. I need to free them.
Here we go. Just another random bug in this game. This game has a lot of bugs,
We
but
owe you our
it
lives.
was overshadowed by
These
Cyberpunk.
Saxon whoresons would have killed us all.
Yes, they would have. And now's your chance to hit back. March with us on Rochester and drain it of riches.
I would gladly, friend. But we few will not break those iron-thick walls.
And we have no allies in Wessex. None who could be called upon to attack their countrymen.
Mercia will heed the call. Gidrich will provide our Viking a horde. We'll send a message to Oxenfordshire. The men of Mercia would gladly take a swipe at Wessex. What is your name, warrior?
Runa Egilsdottir.
We need ships, Runa.
We have a small fleet moored upriver. But the naval chain blocks passage to Rochester's walls.
I will remove it, and your people will bring their ships. Now, gather these fallen weapons and armor. Gidrich and the men of Oxenfordshire will need them to hide their Mercian origins.
My warriors were denied Valhalla today. I cannot bear the idea of gifting their weapons to more Saxons.
Their sacrifice was great. Their gift will be all the greater.
They will know justice with our victory. It will calm their restless shades, I promise. Will your men bring the armor to the battle?
And what is our plan?
In the morning, you will go to Buckingham, remind Gidrich of his promise. When you have his bond, meet me on the shore near Rochester.
Why did it say Dane Camp? Why'd that pop up in the middle of the
Must be
conversation?
warned in advance. He'll need time to muster his rescue party.
Runa, that is your task. I will tell you where to meet him before you leave.
All seems in order. At first new light, I will leave.
Good. That gives us time.
It did it again. Stop popping up Dane Camp. Why does it keep doing Just in case you forgot 5 seconds ago where you are, here, Dane Camp again.
We've traveled so far.
Dude, so many bugs. Dane Camp did it again.
Is this the life of a hidden one? Always on the move?
Mine is not the usual path. The Creed does travel. Our ideals are universal. We believe that.
So there's nowhere you call home.
No place I call home. No.
Rid.
For me, home is family. But I have no family.
No one? Not even Hytham?
Parents, brothers, all dead.
No family.
I lost my parents when I was 9 winters alone. Without Sigurd, I would have.
That was the beginning of the game, remember?
I would have.
There is always one unbreakable bond.
Yes.
Children. They bewilder you. They can cause you so much worry. fill you with joy, even stop your heart. And if you're lucky, they replace you.
Jagalees feels that these new Assassin's Creed games are a big chore because there's so much content and so much to do. He thinks that the Assassin's Creed game before Black Flag had the right amount of content. How do you feel about the new Assassin's Creed games? Too much or just right? Oh, he and his son?
Terribly.
Aw.
Even now.
I'll answer that in a minute. This is a, pretty interesting cutscene about Basim.
I'm sorry. Basim.
He lost. I say Basim. He's Basim.
He was taken from me. By someone I trusted.
Oh, really?
A friend. A mentor. A man who I would trust with anything. But a man you trust with anything can take everything.
It's true.
He took all I had.
Why'd he take his son? Why'd he do that? Did he kill him? Did he kidnap him? What happened?
All I had.
Huh. Anyway, to answer your question, Jackalese, what I feel, alright, what I feel is that, listen, I understand where they're going and why they did this. Like, for example,
Easy nut to crack. Time to prepare.
take a look at this map, okay? It's giant. Compared to the old Assassin's Creeds where you were only going through a single city, and now this map has, what, 10, 12, 15 big, areas to go through. Obviously, this is exponentially larger and way more content than ever before in an Assassin's Creed game, right? I mean, we can all admit that. The question is, does this game, even though it could potentially be like 80 hours long, does this game live up to expectation and fun factor? Like, when you look at games like Assassin's Creed 2 or the Assassin's Creed 2 trilogy, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, right? Those games are much more streamlined. But they also have better pacing, I feel. In this game, really, like, some of these story missions don't feel like story missions. They are these side quests with totally separate stories. And it's cool. The stories are good, by the way. I'm not complaining. I think that these stories are interesting. But it almost feels like you're doing side content. You know what I mean? Like, out of all these places that we've recruited so far, only one of them even had a plot line with Sigurd, your adopted brother. He adopted you, but your brother. And now you're doing a second area where, look, I thought this whole area would be, okay, let's get Folky and find Sigurd. No, we're doing hours and hours of content that has nothing to do with that, and then eventually we'll get to that, you see? So what it basically is they basically tried to make these games way more complex, maybe even more organic and realistic, in that understanding that when you're checking out a historical area, there's all these people involved with all their own unique takes and plots and things that are involved. It's not just one main plot. It's not just assassins versus Templars anymore. Now it's, you gotta know the local groups of each area and how they war against each other and who's in charge, and you have to manipulate the politics of the region or whatever. I get that, but for me, like, it's hard. It really is hard for me to keep track of what's going on in the game because I'm not playing this every day. And it's also hard for me to, like, feel like every time I play it that there's progression. Like tonight, I'm playing for about another half an hour. All right? I played 90 minutes already. Have we really done anything tonight? And the answer is no. We stole a piece of intel. We kidnapped a body double, right? Like, we still haven't really done anything yet. And I think one of the major reasons why people maybe are tired of the Assassin's Creed franchise is it's just too drawn out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's great that this game's as long as it is. It's going to have tons of content. But at the same time, at the end of the day, were you feeling like every time you played the game that you got something productive or fun out of it? Or was there like, wow, there's just a lot of busy work tasks today I had to do to minorly advance the plot? Like, the one thing we just found out about, Basim had a son. He has no other family. He had a son, and someone betrayed him and stole his son or killed his son. We don't know. That was like the one part of the game tonight that had any plot progression. Everything else is just a means to an end. Do I care about the body double and getting this asshole, whoever he is, who's supposed to be the next in line, and then you do this, and then you do that? It's not even important. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually the opposite. It's kind of like, there's just too much going on. They padded the story with all these little side quests and side missions, side stories, that really, do they add to the overall picture of the game? Not overall every one. Some of them, yes. Like, I like how with the Evar missions, you get to know Evar in the first set of missions, then later on there's a whole total continuation of the plot line, and then there's a big resolution at the end where, wow, I wasn't seeing that coming, right? That was good. But a lot of these I'm doing, I don't know if I'm really going to get anything out of it. And the thing is, the game, I've played it for almost 40 hours. People are saying if you do everything in this game, it's 80 hours long. 80 hours of this, and out of that, how much do you feel is just like, I'm doing busy work to get to the next major story arc, which could be 5 to 10 hours from now, right? So that's what I mean. Like, I understand what they did. All these games are trying to be like Witcher 3. Every one of these are games now that are open world, they all want to be like Witcher 3. They want to have a giant map full of a million little icon things for you to do. But in reality, how many of them are realistically important, and how many of them add to the plot, or how many of them are just killing your time to pad the length of the game? And I honestly kind of feel that way. Like, I like the combat, I like the raids, but I could have, where we are in the story right now, we could have done this 15 hours in, and we're 40 hours in, because the game keeps padding, you know? If this is the only game I was playing for a month, maybe I wouldn't feel that way, but I'm balancing this with other games, and here we are 2 months after release, and we're only, what, halfway in? How long is this going to take? So, I do feel that the older Assassin's Creed games, alright, even though they didn't have this kind of mission structure and all this content, they were more streamlined, and the plots were easier to follow, more concise. And let's be honest, the older Assassin's Creed games, when it was the plot of Assassins versus Templars, and you had characters behind the scenes who were, you know, who was the guy, the human guy? I always forget his name, right? I always forget his name. But that being said, like, I feel that those games were better written and better paced for sure, and maybe were better gameplay experiences. By the way, I liked Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I liked Origins. I am liking this game. But my question that I have to pose here is, you know, at what point do we kind of say, holy crap, you know, when are we getting into the actual meat of the game? You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes so long. Yes, Desmond, that's who I was talking about, the human guy, Desmond, who was involved with the plot line. It wasn't, you know, the historical thing with the present day stuff. This is like, I'm doing so much, and I don't really know or feel like it's productive. You know what I'm saying? And that's not good. I should feel like when I play a session of this, wow, we made good progress and this and that. Tonight, I played 90 minutes. I don't feel like I did anything yet. I got one little snippet about Basim's past, and that's it. Everything else has been busy work. So, hopefully it'll pick up. You know, I'm hoping that we're going to get that. Now, I got some contributions here, and I want to give shout-outs, but I think there may have been a mistake by someone who didn't know that their contribution went through, and I feel bad if this is the case. So, Darkside Chris, are you here tonight? Are you here on the stream? You are. Yes. So, Darkside Chris, here's what just happened. You tipped me, but I was talking, and so I didn't want to interrupt my talk with your tip. And then you tipped again, and it went through twice. So, I don't think you meant to do that. And if that's the case, I want to refund one of those to you, because I really don't think that you meant to tip me twice. I think that was an error, correct? So, is that cool? You want, I mean, as long, you know, I want to be fair. I mean, that's messed up. I totally don't want to take a double tip from you that you didn't intend. Okay? He says, no, I did not. So, you want me to, I can refund one right now. If that's cool? Because I know you didn't mean to do that. At least it doesn't seem like you meant to do that. Let just one of them go through. Okay. I will refund the second one that you did. And I don't know how this process works, but I'm going to say issue a refund, and you should get it back, okay? I don't know how it works. I don't know how long it takes for this to refund back to your account. You know, but I'm doing it right now because I know, I'm pretty sure, because, guys, when you hear how much he tipped me, you're going to be like, whoa, I'm pretty sure he didn't mean to do two. So, there you go. Yeah, I'm not going to be a dick here and be like, oh, yeah, I'm keeping your money. Now, obviously, you didn't mean to do that, okay? Okay, so now I can do some shout-outs. Gunnar Henson to me $2 said, you plan on playing Back 4 Blood in June? Yes, I'm very interested in that. As you guys know, years ago, when I actually first was becoming a content creator for YouTube, one of the major games that I covered was actually Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. Like, they were back-to-back games, 2008, 2009, I think it was, or was it 2009, 2010? I think it was 2 years back-to-back. They came out. I loved them, and they were great content. I played them on a regular basis. It was super fun. If Back 4 Blood is the same kind of game, I think I'm gonna love it. I do. I think I'm gonna love it. It's gonna be addictive. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna want to play a lot of it. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm very excited for this, and I hope that it comes out to be as good as the originals. Okay. Now you guys are gonna understand what I'm saying. Darkside Chris tipped me $90 and said, "Surprise, bro, you ain't ending the night like this. Here's for the new year." Thank you very much, Darkside Chris. First of all, I haven't seen you in a while. I don't think I've even seen you this year. So, welcome to the stream. And thank you, obviously, for the insanely generous tip. That is huge. A huge tip. And yes, we've hit the tips goal now for the night. And we're going to do a vest poll. Okay. So, that would be $102 we hit now? Yeah, 102 because we're at 12, right? Yes. So thank you so much, Darkside Chris, for that. I really appreciate that. Again, I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good holidays because I haven't seen you. And that's why when I saw the second $90 tip come through, I was like, whoa, I don't think he meant to do that. So I already refunded that second one. Okay. So people are voting now on the vest for tonight. Turtle Dude did 190-bit cheer, which is the biggest cheer of the night. And Turtle Dude says, "Hey, dude, hope things are going good. Haven't been able to attend your streams. I thought I'd stop by and say hi. Hope you're enjoying Immortals Phoenix Rising. Going to catch up on the streams on YouTube." It was pretty good. Did it blow me away? No. But it was a pretty good start to the game, and I'm looking forward to more. I like the puzzles. I haven't played a game like that with those kind of puzzles in it in a while. So it's good for variety, for sure. I think it's going to be a really good late-night stream, like a chill late-night stream. So, yes, it was a pretty good first session. Thank you, Turtle Dude, for the cheer. And then again, Darkside Chris accidentally tipped me $90, didn't mean to, so I refunded the second $90 tip. Sorry, Darkside Chris, I'm really sorry about that. I hope you get it back right away. I do. I don't know how long it takes for them to process it, but I did just process the refund for you. Okay, so people voted for the red vest. Let me get it. And by the way, more tips have come in that I'm going to read out in a second here. So give me a second to get the red vest here. What's weird is I don't think that my running tally is correct of tips that I got today. I don't think it's right. I think it's out. I don't know. PayPal's all screwed up today. Yeah, PayPal seems to be really screwed up today, and I don't know why. I'm pretty sure if I added everything here, like, I don't know. This doesn't seem right to me. It just doesn't seem right to me. But anyway, let's continue. Shao Kahn artist to be $10 and sometimes less is more. I feel like I'd rather play 20 to 30 hours most of the time than grind through 40 to 50 hours. Yeah, and here's the thing, too. Here's the thing that we have to say about this, all right? When you're playing a game the length of this one, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, okay? At some point, because the game is so long, it may feel like a less interesting and concise experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, it may feel like, what the hell? Like, why did this take so long to get to the point? And even though you might argue more content is always better, I don't know if I agree there. I really don't know if I agree there. I honestly kind of feel like in this particular case, all right, in this particular case with this game, if it was less content and more streamlined story, it would have been better. I feel that. I feel that. Now, I don't know. Let's keep playing. You know, again, this game's now gonna become a daytime stream. As of this coming weekend, this game's gonna be daytime stream, 3+ hours of gameplay every time I play it. All right. So maybe we're gonna see a lot more progress, and maybe it'll end up being a lot better. But for me, I'm really hoping that it does pick up and that we have more major story focus, and it ends up being way less. Oh, here's another group of Britons you never met. You got to do a bunch of missions for them to get them on your side over and over and over. I hope that we do get progress. Okay. Okay. So thank you, Shao Kahn Artist, for the $10 tip. And then I believe this is Jackalese. Tipped me $40 and says, "Thanks for sharing your thoughts and the well-detailed answer. Basically, Ubisoft went full ham and they should dial it back a bit." That's exactly what I feel. I feel There's too much content. It should be more streamlined and more fun story and less another random person you recruit, another random person to recruit, another, you know? Like, it's too much, and it takes this long to beat the game. I'm 40 hours in, and I mean, really, like I said, realistically, the story could have been told in 15 hours at this point. They really padded it, okay? So thank you guys so much for the tips tonight. I appreciate the support, okay? Ninstar Rune Cherries is seriously worried about this as a daytime stream if contributions are this low. I don't know what you're talking about. Take a look at the contributions. Plus, the thing is, you got to realize so a lot of people tune into the daytime stream. It's the only stream they could tune into, and they tune in and contribute no matter what I'm playing. There's a, you know, I could tell you that concretely. There's a few people who tune into no matter what game I'm playing, and they'll contribute because they like just hanging with me versus whatever game, you know, having to be a certain game that I'm playing or whatever. Okay, excuse me. I just leveled up. So the next thing we're doing is releasing the naval chain. I honestly don't know what I want to do next with this upgrade tree, because I think I've done all the things I want. Like this one here, stealth recon, I don't really care about that one. Emergency aim, snap to an enemy and remain undetected. It's like, nah, it's not a big deal. Stealth adrenaline, well, stealth, gain adrenaline by looting a chest or pickpocketing. Who cares about that? Hunter bow combo, release your arrows you finish drawing it to make the next one draw faster. I mean, it's not a big deal. Discharge all loaded arrows at once. That's a complete waste. What if you miss? You're fucked. And who wants to have 0 arrows? Battlefield cremation, make bodies burn. Terror seems shitty. What do we got over here? Counter roll. Dodge towards enemy's rune attack just before it lands to vault directly behind him. Enemies who die for one of your poison attacks release a toxic cloud. I never use poison though. Cantrip, follow a successful parry. I don't care about that either. Explosive corpses. Oh my god. Dodging before an attack lands. Oh! That's kind of good. If you dodge perfect, it slows everything down. Alright, you know what? That's the one I want to go for. So let's go over here. And then let's go up here. And that's what I'll go for next. I'm going to go for that one next. Okay. Alright. Whew. Alright, here we go, guys. So, next thing we're doing, we got to get rid of this naval... Yeah, this naval chain that's blocking their ships from coming in and doing anything effective. So, we'll head over there and do that. Got about 15 minutes left on the stream. Again, I want to say thanks to everyone tonight. I was not expecting this level of support out of nowhere. Thank you, guys. Like I said, we went from $10 to $152. Like, almost instantaneously. So, thank you guys very much for that.
Naval attack on site.
How do I get around these guys? It's a big-ass camp, huh? I can go all the way around. Would I ever make my own and fill action figure with interchangeable vests? No, no, no. That's not what you do. What you do is you sell one action figure with one vest, but then you sell variants. And you make it so that those variants are rare and only like one in every shipment. So it would be like, fill in the beige vest is the standard. And then fill in the blue vest, there's like only at 1 out of every maybe 3 is a blue vest instead of a beige. And then the red vest is like 1 in every 10. Oh, here's the chain, by the way. Yeah, the red vest is like 1 in every 10. And then the platinum vest is the ultimate chase figure. The platinum vest is like super hard to find. And you need to like, seriously like go to every store and check every single box of figures to find the platinum one. And it sells for like $10,000 because I only made 3 figures that had a platinum vest. And then what happens is people are so desperate, they'll buy the beige ones and paint them platinum and sell them as bootlegs. Yes. Audi 012 has resubscribed for 2 months. Says, where's Jasper? He is not in the office. The office door is closed tonight because my wife is actually home tonight. She's not working. So she's playing this game next door. Oh, you fucker. You fucker. There's the key. Of course, right in the middle of everyone.
To clear this fort and break this chain to get our ships safely upriver. The mechanism should be inside.
Well, I need to get the key from this guy. Now, if I'm very quiet, I could probably just steal it from him. I got it. Collect a gold raspberry? Turtle Dude, that sounds good. Turtle Dude Chitty said, have a good night. Gotta work in a few hours. I'll be attending tomorrow's stream. Sounds good, Turtle Dude. So you see you for Yakuza 7 and Street Fighter. Oh, that'll be good. That's a good variety of stuff right there. Hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good day at work. Jasper Kitty needs some petting. Oh, he'll get some petting tonight. No worries. Well, there you go. Platinum. Someone already made a new Twitch account. They named it Platinum Vest Pull. And they cheered and said, you actually have less than a 0.5% chance of pulling me. This is how they used to make their crazy money, too, in the action figure business. I'm serious. Like, this is how it was. I know because I used to collect action figures, and I could never find certain ones. And that was why, because they were chase figures. It was so hard to get them. It was ridiculous. Wait, what did I come in here for? What the fuck? I came in here, and there's nothing to do in here. Look. Unless... Ah, okay. You tried to trick me. They tried to trick me. Here we go. Now, what do I do in here? The chain comes out of the side of this building. But, how do I get there? I honestly don't know. How the fuck do I release the naval chain? It looks like down below, but how would I get down there? Right? How would I get down there? It's weird because they tell me that's the door I need to go in. Yeah, I go in there and there's no way to get over here. This is odd. I go in. It's all blocked. There's a door on the other side. Oh, wait a minute. I see. Here we go. Now the door will open from the other side and I can get to where the naval chain is. I understand. Got it. Okay, okay. That was a little tricky. Platinum Vest Pull Chooser, what age did you graduate from collecting action figures to collecting digital... Oh, here we go. Here we go. And that's why he's banned. He's a piece of shit. He's a piece of fucking shit. There you go. You're a piece of shit. Yeah. Come on. Alright. Alright.
With the chain down, Gidrich and the ships can get through.
Regroup with your allies. Anything else in here? Oh, there is. I almost didn't grab this chest. It was right in front of me, and I almost didn't grab it. Oops. Ho, ho, ho. Frabble and I do interact with you guys who don't cheer or contribute otherwise all the time. Just because I didn't talk to you tonight because you didn't have anything particular interesting to say doesn't mean that I don't interact with people who don't contribute in that way. Contributions are not mandatory, nor are they expected, but they are greatly appreciated. Oh, he said I'm a liar. Well, Frappelin, I mean, how about if I ban you? Would you like that? If I think I'm a horrible person who's a horrible liar, you probably don't want to be on my streams anymore, and I can actually aid you in your ability to not be on my stream. How about that? All right. Okay. What the shit? What? What the hell, Wolf? A vicious wolf is attacking us. Look at this. This is the most unlucky wolf. It wandered into a camp of all of us. Oh my god. I want to die. There. What the fuck? And by the way, I leveled up? When did I level up? When the hell did I level up? I don't even recall leveling up at all. Okay, that's what I want. I want Brush with Death. Okay, now we're gonna head, looks like this way and all the way around the skill tree to get to it. Okay. Alright, we're here.
We await your orders.
You brought your weapons and armor.
Aye, Raven Tamer.
Good. Now we dig in and wait for our friends. Well met, old friend.
When the chance arrived to lodge an axe in the sod of Wessex, you thought of me. Such an honor.
Is everything else in place, Eivor? Are we ready to take Rochester?
Well, the truth is we're basically out of time for tonight. So I probably shouldn't say I'm ready and then not have time to do it.
I need more time to prepare.
Let's take a look. Like, where can I fast travel here? I'm close. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Let's do this viewpoint, and that'll be the end of the stream for tonight. Let's just go over here quickly and do the viewpoint. And there's not even an easy way to get across this water, is there? Are you kidding me? There's no little boat I can take or anything? No, just a giant fucking boat. Which I'm sure they're not gonna let me take. So, oh my god. Yeah, because I want to unlock this viewpoint, so that way I can fast travel. Because people keep telling me I should definitely upgrade my armor and weapons at the blacksmith, which I didn't know you could even do until tonight. Someone said, or was it last stream? When someone explained that, I was like, oh, I had no clue that's what it was for. I didn't know you could reinforce and upgrade that stuff, so I never bothered with it. And I'm thinking I should definitely go back, and also I could probably upgrade my camp. I got a bunch of resources during these missions. So if I could find a fast travel point, right, then I could just go back to the camp next time around when I first start playing, because it's going to be Saturday when I do a major stream of this. Go back to the camp, upgrade. Go to the blacksmith, upgrade my armor, upgrade my weapons, and then fast travel back and then do this mission. See? Okay. Problem, you literally just said that you don't, that I don't talk to you. And basically you're annoyed at me. And now you say that you bought some kind of a program and you want to make music for the streams. Like, you talk about being, like, a little bit more bipolar here. You literally, oh, man, I'm so frustrated. Phil doesn't talk to anyone. This stream's boring. Oh, by the way, I just got new software. I want to make all new remix music for Phil. So it's like, you don't like me, but then you want to make music for me. So what are you talking about? What the fuck is going on? Nemo of Nowhere 242 cheered and said, last thing I saw of you was when you and J-Ram heading to SummerSlam 5 years ago. What's new? Me and John Rambo going to SummerSlam? We didn't go to SummerSlam. We went to WrestleMania, and that was like, oh my god. Wasn't that like 2013? I honestly couldn't even tell you the year it was at this point. It was a long fucking time ago. But the reason we did it, because we knew it was a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I figured at that point, because I was making so much money on YouTube, that if I could afford to go and get good tickets and, you know, do it, it would be a really cool thing to do just once in my life and then say I could do it, which is, I'm happy I did it. Although, admittedly, it was super-duper fucking expensive. It really was. It was a lot of money that I spent to do that. And get us the seats we had, which are outstanding fucking seats. But I still think it was worth it to this day. But yeah, that was a long time ago, dude. So that's the last thing you saw. I mean, things have changed slightly. I live on the other side of the country. I do things completely differently. I'm a full-time live streamer now. Yeah, I'm married. Yes, a lot has changed. So, Nemo of Nowhere, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the cheer. Although this is going to be the conclusion of the stream. Okay. Alright. Well, there's definitely some items here that I don't think I can get right now, but what we're going to do is take a very brief look at the map, what we've unlocked. Nice. You know, I've pretty much done the majority of the viewpoints. There's very few in the regions we've been in that I've actually missed. Okay. Alright, let's save up. And then this is going to be it for tonight's stream. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for a great, fun stream. Thanks for chilling with me. Thank you, especially thank you for the contributions. I mean, like I said, because contributions went out of nowhere. Like, holy crap! So I really appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that. Thank you guys for that so much. All right, that is going to be it, my friends. I say thank you, and until next time. Which is going to be, just a reminder for those who are following the playthrough. Next time I play will be Saturday, and it's going to be the main stream. So we're talking 3+ hours instead of these shorter 2-hour streams. I know a few of these have been longer because I did them on late night streams and I stayed later. But now every stream of Assassin's Creed moving forward will be 3+ hours. I'll be playing it way more often. It's going to be the balanced main game with Yakuza 7. So you're going to see a lot more progress of Assassin's Creed coming up. And I'm, again, to summarize, I don't dislike the game at all. I like it. I've been playing it at a slow pace because of all the stuff that came out on PS5. It was basically the game that had the least priority. And also, it's one of the longer games of 2020. So I knew taking my time and doing content at the rate I wanted to do it by doing side content and stuff, it would be meaningful. But holy crap, am I happy I'm going to be playing it more, because now I'll be able to be more in tune with the plot, more in line with following it, instead of... I seriously, every time I played this game, I felt like I was kind of like, oh god, time to play catch up. What were we doing? Because it's been so long since I played the game or whatever. And now I don't think it's going to feel like that anymore. Just this week, I'm going to play it Saturday and Monday. The week after that, I'm going to play it at least 3 times, you see? It's going to be different. So that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Alright, guys. Thanks very much.